The billboard went live at 6 a.m. on a Tuesday, 40 feet wide, right at the entrance to my mom's gated community. Her book club would drive past it every morning. Her tennis friends, the neighbors who'd heard her call me a college dropout with no future. The tagline read, "Built from zero, no handouts, no family money." My headshot, my company logo, and at the bottom, in small print, the LLC registration date, March 15th, 2019. 3 full years before she ever offered to help. Ever been called a failure so many times you started to believe it? I had, for years. But I also had 3 years of bank statements, text messages, and business filings that said otherwise. And I was done letting her rewrite my story. Quick question. Where are you watching from? And what time is it there? Drop it in the comments. And if you've ever been underestimated by the people who were supposed to believe in you, hit that like button. You're going to want to see how this ends. But let me back up. Because the billboard? That was just the ending. Thanksgiving 2019. My mom introduced me to her friends as the one who couldn't finish school. Easter 2020. Still doing that computer thing? Christmas 2021. She didn't mention me at all. I dropped out of college junior year to build a tech startup, a mobile app for freelance project management. I thought she'd understand. She told everyone I'd thrown my life away. So I stopped expecting her support. I worked 3 jobs, delivery driver during the day, freelance web design at night. I taught myself to code at 2 in the morning with free YouTube tutorials and old Stack Overflow threads. I kept every rejection email, every contract I signed, every bank transfer, no matter how small. I didn't know I'd need them someday. I just knew that no one was going to rewrite my story for me. By year 2, the app had traction, 1,500 monthly users, then 5,000. By year 3, we hit 6 figures in annual revenue. Real revenue, subscriptions, enterprise licenses, the whole thing. My mentor, not family, a former professor who believed in me, helped me incorporate. Delaware LLC, clean cap table, just me and 2 co-founders. Mom didn't ask how the business was going. She asked why I never called. And then, the week we crossed $1 million in ARR, my phone rang. It was her. She was bubbly, almost breathless. "Honey, I saw the article in TechCrunch about your app. I'm so proud of you." First time she'd called in 8 months. She went on, "I've been telling the girls at the club all about it. They're so impressed. You know, I was thinking, maybe you need help managing the money now. I know a great wealth advisor. We could set up a joint account for family investments." I kept my voice calm. "I have a CFO, Mom, and a financial team. But thank you." Silence. Then her tone shifted. Cooler. "Well, I hope you remember that I'm the one who always believed in you, even when you dropped out and everyone else thought you were crazy. I supported you. I didn't say anything." She kept going. "I even covered your groceries that one time, remember? Back in 2018, I never asked you to pay me back. I just believed in you." I closed my eyes. "Mom, that was a birthday gift. You gave me a card. It was $300. I'm just saying, you owe me more than you think." My stomach dropped. "Don't make this difficult," she said. "And don't make me tell people who you really are." Then she hung up. Within a week, my phone was on fire. Texts from aunts, cousins, an uncle I hadn't spoken to in 5 years. "How could you treat your mother like that? She says you won't even pay her back. She's telling everyone you forgot where you came from." One cousin unfollowed me on Instagram. An aunt sent me a Bible verse about honoring your parents. Then my investor relations lead forwarded me a LinkedIn message. It was from my mom. She'd reached out to one of our board members, claiming she was an early advisor, asking for an introduction to the cap table, hinting that she'd seeded the original idea. I stared at the screen. My co-founder called. "Is this going to be a problem?" For a second, just a second, I thought about writing her a check. 5,000, 10, whatever it took to make it stop. But then I opened the folder on my desktop, the one labeled Receipts. And I remembered. I had proof. Every single piece of it. I didn't write the check. I wrote an email instead. I pulled my business registration documents first. Delaware Limited Liability Company, filed March 15, 2019. Certificate number 8472639. First invoice paid, August 2nd, 2019. First profitable quarter, Q1 2020. 0 loans. 0 cosigners. 0 family investment. Then I pulled my bank statements. 3 years worth. I highlighted every deposit. Paychecks from freelance clients. Subscription revenue. Enterprise contracts. Not a single transfer from my mother. Then I scanned the birthday card she'd given me in November 2018. The one with the grocery store gift card inside. It said, "Happy birthday, treat yourself. Love, Mom, not a loan, a gift." 13 months before my company even existed. I attached all 3 documents to an email. Sent it to the family group chat with one line, "For the record." No argument. No emotion. Just facts. Within an hour, half the family went quiet. My uncle didn't respond. 2 cousins apologized privately. But my mom? She did not stay quiet. 2 days later, she posted on Facebook a long, heartfelt essay about raising an entrepreneur, about sacrificing for your children, about being shut out the moment the money came in. She tagged my company page. The comments poured in. "You deserve better. Kids today have no gratitude. So proud of you for speaking your truth." She shared it in her book club group, her neighborhood page, a local moms forum. Someone from a community blog reached out to her for an interview. The headline went up 3 days later. "She won't even visit local mother speaks out." My PR advisor sent me the link with one word: problem. Our board scheduled an emergency call. My co-founder asked if I wanted to settle. Pay her something? Make it go away. I said no. Because the next morning, a certified letter arrived at my apartment. Cease and desist. Defamation claim. From a lawyer, her book club friend's husband, working on contingency. The claim? That my email to the family had damaged her reputation. I read it twice. Then I opened my phone, because I had one more receipt, and this one had teeth. I scrolled back through my text messages. 3 years of threads, May 2020. Right after our first profitable quarter. Her message: "I still think you're wasting your time. Get a real job." October 2021. The month we signed our biggest client. Her message: "No one's going to pay money for an app. You should move home and finish your degree." And then I found the voicemail. June 14th, 2019. 11:43 p.m., a pocket dial. She didn't know she was recording. I heard her voice talking to someone at a dinner party. "Oh, he dropped out, yeah. I just tell people he's finding himself so I don't have to say he's unemployed." I'd saved it. I didn't even know why at the time. Now I did. I exported the text thread. 47 messages. Not one word of encouragement. I downloaded the voicemail file, time-stamped, metadata intact. Then I forwarded everything to the family group chat and copied her lawyer. One line: "This is the support she's referring to." The lawyer went quiet. But I wasn't done. That night, my cousin Maya sent me a private message. "I need to tell you something." She'd been at my mom's house the week before. Saw a stack of past due notices on the kitchen counter. Credit cards. A second mortgage. Country club membership fees. "She's broke," Maya typed. Like really broke. She owes over $80,000 on credit cards alone. I felt something click into place. "She's been name-dropping your company to everyone," Maya continued. "Telling people she's an investor. That she helped you get started. I think she's trying to save face. And maybe ask you for money without actually asking." I did a public records search. It took 10 minutes. Liens on her house. $80,457 in consumer debt. Country club membership suspended for non-payment. She wasn't angry that I succeeded. She was angry that she couldn't take credit for it. She didn't need a daughter. She needed a trophy. Something she could show the book club to prove she was still winning. I didn't feel rage anymore. I felt clarity. I knew exactly what to do. I didn't call her. I didn't post a response. I opened my marketing budget and made one purchase. A billboard. Not just any billboard. The premium spot at the main entrance to her gated community. The one every resident drives past twice a day. I designed it in-house, clean, professional, no mudslinging. Just my company name. The founding date. A tagline. Built from zero. No handouts. No family money. My headshot, the logo. And at the bottom, in small print, LLC registered March 2019. I ran it past our lawyer. He read it twice, smiled, and said, "Factual. You're clear." The ad network confirmed the placement. $8,500 a month. Location code HC704. Estimated daily impressions, 22,000. It would go live in 10 days. I didn't tell anyone. Not my co-founder. Not Maya. Not the board. I just waited. Every morning I'd wake up and count down. 9 days. 8. 5. And then it was Monday night. I set my alarm for 5:30 a.m. I wanted to see it go live myself. Tuesday, 6:04 a.m. I parked across the street and watched the billboard light up. 40 feet wide. Impossible to miss. My face, my company, my truth. I took one photo for my records. Then I drove home. By 9:17 a.m., the first post appeared in the neighborhood Facebook group. Anyone know this company? There's a huge billboard at the gate. By 10:30, someone had connected the dots. Wait, isn't this Linda's daughter? The one she's been posting about? The thread exploded. 127 comments by noon. I thought Linda said she funded this. She told us she was an investor. The billboard says no family money. One of her book club friends commented directly on her original post. Congrats to your daughter for doing it on their own. That's incredible. The local blog updated their article. Added a correction at the top. My phone buzzed. A text from my mom. How could you humiliate me like this? I stared at it for a long time. Then I typed one reply. I didn't humiliate you. I just told the truth. The billboard doesn't mention you. It just says what I did. If that embarrasses you, ask yourself why. I hit send. She blocked me on every platform within an hour. But the lawyer? He sent an email that afternoon. Subject line, withdrawal of claim. One sentence. Our client has decided not to pursue this matter further. My aunt, the one who'd sent the Bible verse, messaged me privately. I'm sorry. I should have asked for your side first. The billboard stayed up for 3 months. I renewed it twice. My mom never apologized. 6 months later, she moved to a condo across town. Told people she was downsizing for simplicity. The country club membership lapsed. I heard through Maya that she joined a different gym. Somewhere no one knew her old stories. Some family members still don't talk to me. An uncle, one cousin. That's fine. I'm not chasing reconciliation with people who didn't ask questions. But most of the family came around, quietly, privately. Maya and I are closer now than we've ever been. I set boundaries. Clear ones. In writing. No financial questions. No public statements about me or my business. No surprise visits. She hasn't tested them. The company kept growing. 6 months after the billboard, we closed our Series A. $2.3 million. The billboard campaign became a case study. Our marketing team still uses it in pitch decks. Authenticity built on receipts. I started a scholarship fund that fall. The first Gen Founders Fund. $100,000 endowment. For people who dropped out or took the non-traditional path. People who were told they'd fail. No family name attached. Just the mission. I didn't do any of this for revenge. I want to be clear about that. I did it because I was tired of letting someone else narrate my life. Tired of being small so she could feel big. The billboard wasn't about humiliating her. It was about refusing to be erased. Here's what I learned. You don't owe anyone a story that isn't true. Not even family. Especially not family. Boundaries aren't cruel. Silence isn't peace. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is just tell the truth. Clearly, publicly, without apology. I'm not angry anymore. I'm just done. And honestly, I sleep better now than I have in years. So here's my question for you. Have you ever had to set a boundary with family? What did it cost you, and what did it save? Tell me in the comments. I read every one. And if this story helped you see your own situation a little more clearly, hit subscribe. I post stories like this every week. If you're in the middle of something like this right now, screenshot this. Send it to yourself. You're not crazy. You're not ungrateful. You're not the villain. You're just finally telling the truth. And that's the most powerful thing you can do. One last thing. This is a fictionalized dramatization based on real experiences. It is not legal or financial advice. Always consult a professional for your specific situation. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.